Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Duke Blue Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Blue Devils will kick this away to get us going here. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. They go with a direct snap. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops it just short of the marker. 4th down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, a sack! The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. When he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff in a single back formation. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the Blue Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. It's a shotgun run call. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And the pressure gets to him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The offense already has 1 fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. An explosive gain, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the Blue Devils come up to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Blue Devils line up with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. They're going to run it. whistles across the goal line. Touchdown, Duke. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
North Texas, 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
North Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made on the right side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gray. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's moving out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Back to throw again. Lets it fly out of the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Texas.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. No huddle now for the offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That ball snagged for a completion. And they get him down after the completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Second and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will be returned. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. This will likely be the last play of the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Duke. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point makes it 28-7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
North Texas.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 92, set to advance on the football.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Powering through the defender. But led out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Coming up.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here we go on fourth down. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The Blue Devils look to keep this drive moving.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the...
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Third down coming up.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. North Texas's offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Blue Devils. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they leap backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second down.
42 Spider.
They'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Second down coming up.
On the ready.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Elliott. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Blue Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready now.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 40, out past the 30, past the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Or it's snapped to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Third down is a handoff. And the defense blows up and stuffs him right at the line.
Coming up, fourth down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, 2-38, North Texas, 14.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. And the Blue Devils closer to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Lasso! 691, Gators score! Razor!
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Second down coming up.
They'll try the right here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Tackle is made at the 7-yard line. Third down coming up.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Duke. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
North Texas, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long.
325.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Taking a shot here. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick six there, but a great play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score 2-2. North Texas 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the North Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Bringing pressure. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure and took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe...
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Spins away from the defender. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong